There are moments that a man remembers years later, not because they were too loud or dramatic, but because he missed something at the time. A single glance, a brief smile, a fleeting conversation, or a casual touch can linger in the memory far more powerfully than a long-term relationship without true feelings. Over time, many men realized that a woman was showing interest, but they didn't see it at the time, doubted themselves, or were afraid to take a step forward. Women rarely express their interest directly. Very often, attraction manifests itself through behavior, the atmosphere of communication, and small details that are difficult to detect if a person is constantly tense. This is why many men miss the chance to build a truly warm and deep connection. Not because they are not interesting or attractive enough, but because they don't know how to calmly and confidently read signals. One of the strongest signs of attraction is a woman's attention. When a person truly likes someone, they involuntarily begin to single them out from the crowd. This manifests itself in the way she looks, listens, reacts to your words, and looks for reasons to continue the conversation. Sometimes it's almost imperceptible, but it's these little details that often tell the truth. A lot can be revealed by a woman's gaze. Normal eye contact lasts only a few seconds, after which people automatically look away. But when a woman is interested, her gaze lingers longer. She might look attentively, calmly, with a slight smile or a special interest. Sometimes she'll look away first and then back at you. This isn't always conscious. A person simply directs their attention to where they feel emotionally comfortable. Many men at such moments become nervous, confused, or immediately searching for hidden meaning. But confidence isn't demonstrated by quickly saying something or trying too hard to impress. True confidence is calm. When a man isn't afraid of eye contact, doesn't fidget, and doesn't try to appear like someone else, it becomes easy to be around him. Another important signal is a desire to close the distance. When a woman chooses a seat next to you, stays close during a conversation, or frequently finds herself nearby in a group, it's rarely a coincidence. People are intuitively drawn to those who interest them and make them feel safe. Sometimes she might lean slightly toward you during a conversation, listen intently, or be slow to leave even after the conversation has ended. Men often underestimate such details because they expect something too obvious. They think interest should be direct and clear, but in real life, things are much more subtle. Affection is often felt rather than explained. Emotional ease also plays a big role. If a woman starts joking with you more often, teasing you lightly, or creating a warm atmosphere in conversation, this is a good sign. This is how people test emotional compatibility. They want to see how calm, comfortable, and engaging you feel. In such moments, there's no need to try to appear perfect. It's much more important to remain natural and not take things too seriously. A man who can calmly respond to light humor and maintain inner balance is always perceived as more powerful than one who makes excuses or tries too hard to please. True attraction is born not from tension, but from a sense of ease and inner freedom. Sometimes a woman begins to ask more personal questions. She becomes interested not only in your work, appearance, or everyday topics, but also in your views on life, relationships, goals, and past experiences. This is an attempt to get to know a person more deeply. When the conversation becomes more personal, emotional intimacy develops. It is in such moments that a special connection emerges that cannot be faked. It's important to understand one thing. Most men miss moments, not women. They hesitate for too long, analyze every word, or are afraid of doing something wrong. But people sense states much more powerfully than perfectly chosen phrases. If a man is constantly tense and afraid of making a mistake, it is immediately noticeable. But calm, confidence, and self-respect create a completely different atmosphere. A woman always pays attention to how a man feels around her, whether he feels comfortable or not. He's either truly present in the moment or constantly trying to control everything. That's why your inner state plays a huge role. You can look perfect but still exude insecurity. Or you can be completely ordinary on the outside but project a sense of strength and calm with your mere presence. Very often a woman's interest is demonstrated through attention to detail. She remembers what you said earlier, notices changes in your mood, takes an interest in your activities, or keeps the conversation going even after the topic has long since ended. People don't invest energy in things they don't care about. Attention is everything.